when I need you. This life is more than just a read through.
In Alabama, she was swinging hammer. Price you gotta pay when you bake the panorama. She never knew that there was anything more than Paul. What in the world does your compliment trade me for? Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on the bank in the state of Indiana. She's a runner, rebel and a stunner. On a merry way of saying, take a put the corner. Looking down the barrel of a hot metal 45. Just another way to survive. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, show your teeth. She's my priestess. I wish I knew you. I know for sure that life is beautiful around the world. I know it's you. You say hello and then I'll say I do. Come back, baby, 'cause I like to say I've been around the world, back from Bombay. My soul love pop in your face, living in and out of a big bad suitcase. Motorbike drives up and down my Johnson. Yes, I do in the winter, Wisconsin. Wake up the lake, get the cake and she's kissing me. As they do when they do it, Sicily. I know for sure that life is beautiful around the world. I know it's you. You say hello and then I say I do. Hit it! Where you wanna go? Who you wanna be? What you wanna do? Just come with me. Oh, I saw God and I saw the fountain. You and me guilty in this mountain. Me, oh, my, oh, me and my, oh. Real than the bird, motherfucking no I-O. Round the world, I feel beautiful. Take a wife, 'cause a life is beautiful. I know for sure. Ring, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding. I know it's you. Ring, ding, dong, ring, ding, ding, ring, dong, ding, ding. Mother Russia, do not suffer. I know you're bold enough. I've been around the world and I have seen your love. I know it's you. You say hello and then I say I do. All aboard, stitching time. Get yours, got mine. In a minute, I'll be there. Sit tight, get square. You can do it in a different drum. Slap back, trombone. Anybody got a TV tone? That's right, oh no. When I pick up on that smell, pick it up and run like hell. Little woman said, Miss Song, better get up on your run. So much more than Charlie's taking me to my core. Charlie's shaking me, tell my story. Charlie's making me smile. Whoa, whoa, now. Tick, 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 tick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody do the twist. Get the message on please fist. Move around like a scientist. Lay down, get this. Big picture and it never lies. Big Daddy will advise. Ever ready in disguise. Sunset, sunrise. When I pick up on that smile, pick it up and run like hell. Little mama said, Miss Song, better get up on your run. So much more than Charlie's taking me to Pick it up and run like hell. Little mama save me some. Better get up off your run. All I ever wanted to was pick it up and run with you. Slip it to a summer spell. Pick it up and run like hell. So much more than Charlie's chicken to my core. Charlie's chicken, tell my story. Charlie's making it. Charlie's making it mine. Whoa, whoa. Your heart, my skin, just love on it. We don't arrive without a surprise. All right, all wrong, baby, belong. Intimate side is coming to life. My heart, your skin, this love on it. We don't arrive without a surprise. You're right, all wrong, baby, belong. Intimate side is coming to life. Yeah! Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. Drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills and she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. Well, I never worry, now that is a lie. Well, I never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. Well, I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. Hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. Well, I'll never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, wine. Don't learn me while you're in the line. I'll take you to the boat sign. You see these lights are blue.
Come and get it, lost it in the city limit. Say goodbye, cause they will find a way to trim it. Everybody looking forward to the game. I gotta get away, can't think of another minute.
This thing is made to bend the things. Just look at what the karma brings. So high, it's only promising. This town was made on you. Tell me, baby, what's your story? Or where you come from and where you wanna go this time out. Tell me, lover, are you lonely? The thing we need is never all that hard to find out. Tell me, baby, what's your story? Or where you come from and where you wanna go this time out. You're so lovely, are you lonely? Or giving up on the innocence you left behind? Woo! Some like to have the multitude, too screwed to blow the interlude. Sustaining pain to set a mood. Step out and keep it rude. I'll move you like the baritone. Jungle brothers on the microphone. Getting over with the undertone. It's time to turn to stone.
Chitty chitty baby, when you know you sit you little bitty. That could be a little sweet, but that could be a little shitty. What a pity, it's Boston and it's Tennessee. Looking for the hundred, but you only have about a minute.
You think you're in the undertone. You ring just like your xylophone. Can start to do the chromosome. The day that you left home. Tell me, baby, what's your story? Or where you come from and where you wanna go this time on. Tell me, lover, are you lonely? The thing we need is never all that hard to find out. Tell me, baby, what's your story? Or where you come from and where you wanna go this time on. You're so lucky, are you lonely? Or giving up on the innocence you left behind? Tell me, baby, what's your story? Or where you come from and where you wanna go this time on. Tell me, lover, are you lonely? The thing we need is never all that hard to find out. Tell me, baby, what's your story? Or where you come from and where you wanna go this time on. You're so lovely, are you lonely? Giving up on the innocence you left behind.
Anthony, where'd you get those shoes?
You like my shoes?
Yeah, I really do.
I was in Grand Rapids, Michigan,
Uh-huh.
and it was around Christmas time. I was there visiting my family, and I wandered into a bit of a secondhand shop
That's where you got them.
looking for gifts,
Uh-huh.
and I found shoes that not only fit
Uh-huh.
and had been previously owned, but didn't seem gross and weird, like I was putting my foot into somebody else's life.
And I thought for sure you bought those from some like billion-dollar designer.
No, they were probably like $7.
Jesus, those are really dope. My name is Chad Smith.
I'm Anthony Kiedis.
My name is Hilarious J. Moneypants.
And I'm Flea.
We're the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Collectively, if you will.
And we're on iTunes. And we're very happy about it.
In about 1985 and a half, 1986, Rick Rubin, who was a much younger man, and he strolled into the belly of EMI Records where we had a little recording space.
They were about to sign to a new record company, and the person from the new record company suggested that I get together with them and see what happens.
Yeah, he had a couple of the Beastie Boys in tow, and they just wanted to see what this scuttlebutt was about a local club band called the Red Hot Chili Peppers, just to check us out. We're going to play for them. And they looked at us with terrified and shock horror. And after a couple of songs, they got up and they said, "We got to go." And we did not see them again for years. I later found out they were scared to death of the energy that was in that room. Rick did not know what to think of it. He thought we were madmen on the brink of complete and utter death and disaster. He did. He thought like someone was going to die that day in a room, and he didn't want to be there for it.
It was just like the dismal display of lack of human spirit that he had ever witnessed.
Yes, it is true.
What was true, Flea?
It's very true.
What's true?
It's very true that Mark Romanek, who directed the Can't Stop video, was inspired and wanted to replicate and found inspiration in the sculpture of the great German sculptor Erwin Wurm, the contemporary sculptor, who we had looked at many, many treatments for this video, people with all these wacky ideas, and then we finally saw a picture of a guy with a pencil coming out of his nose, and we're like, this is it, let's do it.
Sometimes you just know that it's it. All you need is a little scrap of paper with the drawing on it. But he was also inspired by being a director and just going to studios where you film stuff. Because the other day when we were filming stuff in a giant TV studio, there was tons of that yellow piping everywhere. And I sort of realized where he got his inspiration for that whole traveling through the snake, because he sees it every day at work.
Right.
He runs into that shit every day.
I nearly had a heart attack when we got nominated for Californication. I'm just kidding. Really, our band, the things that make us really excited and happy are when the creative process is a richly rewarding experience, and when we are in love with each other enough to really connect on a deep level with our music. And all the other stuff it's really like icing. It's nice to be recognized, and we're grateful for people to enjoy our music, but it's really not something that we put a lot of value in.
For me, the time that I really feel that sense of like surprise is a lot of the time, like when we're writing, when we, at the end of the day, we have some song that just came out of nowhere and we're just like, where did that come from, or when I'm in the studio and we're doing guitar solos or something, and then I listen back and there's just this solo just happened. When you go with these things that are based on like inspiration, they just happen and they come out of nowhere and you don't even remember. Your subconscious activity is so strong that you're not really even conscious of what's going on, and that's big place that our music comes from. So that's usually the times when we're surprised. Like the success, it happens so slowly.
Yeah, just like getting invited to a corporate party just doesn't hold the same impact as like writing a great song and like hearing it back for the first time from the speakers when you're in the studio and you just like rock with your brothers.
We can talk about the crazy By the Way stunts in the video for By the Way.
I did all my own stunts.
I actually broke my leg in that video. In 3 places I fractured my femur, broke my little toe. John drove over my foot, and he's never said sorry.
You did do your own stunt, though, I remember, in the video.
I did a couple of stunts. I did one stunt where I had to break a window with my elbow, and I had to hit it really hard.
Yeah.
And then I had to crawl out a moving vehicle and jump from one vehicle into another vehicle.
They wanted him to use the stuntman, but he said, no, I'm going to do this myself.
He said, I'm way too much of a stud.
I got on the phone with Clint Eastwood, and I was like, they want to use stuntman. He's like, don't let him do it.
It was a weird feeling meeting your own stuntman, He's this guy who bears a sort of resemblance to you, but he's not really you, but from the back he looks like you. He was similar to me in a certain way, and not in other ways.
I still don't know why they got a small female Filipino to play me as a stunt person.
The directors were inspired by that movie Amores Perros. They wanted to make it look like that.
John and Val, directors of the By the Way video. Dayton and Ferris.
And they have a new movie, Little Miss Sunshine. It's really funny.
Really funny movie.
And I have a daughter named Little Miss Sunshine.
It's everything. It could happen anytime, any place. It happens more consistently and in a concentrated time when we all are home and together and kind of focused on a mission of writing songs. We might get ideas and parts and pieces. You could be sound checking. Someone could play something cool, and we're like, oh, let's save that for when we get home. and planes, trains, automobiles for lyrical ideas, sometimes whatever. But when we come home and we kind of say, okay, let's write music now, is when we really open ourselves up to the universe to like listen and see what's out there and kind of come together and focus. And as much of it is, kind of pure and beautiful inspiration, it also comes from suiting up and showing up every day and knowing that, we have something to accomplish as a band, and it's writing.
It's a lot about that organization process, like when the spark of the ideas comes, when the initial part of the ideas come, it comes from that sort of dreamlike place that I was talking about, but then it's our job to organize it and put it into shape and see it in relationship to the other songs and all that stuff.
It's like God is always there, but you got to do the footwork.
We recorded a monstrously large rock record in this very house that we're sitting now. We recorded 38 songs and then eventually decided to try to come up with a number that would fit onto a traditional double record. And that's what we did. We sat down and had this beautiful kind of sacred democratic powwow, including Rick Rubin, where we looked at all of the songs that we had recorded, and we started having vote-offs. And everybody voted on the songs that they thought had to be on the record, and so on down the line. We steeped the essence out of the 38 and came up with 28.
It was the idea that we would name each disc after a planet because we didn't want it to be seen as one big long thing. We want to encourage people to know that they can think of one as being one half and they can think of the other as being the other half, and each one can be its own thing, And
there's no one and no two.
There's no order.
There's no A, there's no B.
One's not better than the other.
They're orbiting one another.
And the Jupiter being the planet of creative intelligence, combined with Mars, which is the planet of war, it's basically fighting a war for creative intelligence. So we like the idea of combining those two things. We're sticking up for creativity, and we're trying to keep it moving along.
Desecration Smile, and I like to throw Snow some love.
We believe is being towards the end.
Get out of here!
Wow.
But yeah, what we believe is a really good one. We had these little kids sing on it. They were really cute. They were between like 4 and 7 years old, and they walked into the Center for the Cultivation of the Invisible, and they just brought a great life into the room, and they sang the words "We Believe" over and over, and it was a real mind-clearing kind of feeling for me. It felt like it meant something that I didn't really understand what it meant, but that really meant a lot.
I had that same feeling when the kids sang on Airplane.
Really? Yeah, so I like that one. I'm also a big fan of Hard to Concentrate. I really love the vocal on it and stuff.
Don't have favorites.
Don't have favorites?
Today, my top two would be Dani California and Tell Me Baby.
Wow. I don't believe him.
Huh?
I don't believe him. I think he made that up.
He's lying.
He's lying.
I'm willing to tell. I cannot tell a lie.
It was originally Tony Kaye's idea, the director, to do it, and then we all just, played dress up and had some fun.
Yeah, it was really about the different periods, just we weren't really thinking of, sometimes we'd take an aspect of one artist, but sometimes one of us might have been a combination of 3 different people, like we were just mixing up our general feeling about all these different eras of music,
It was a love letter to the history of rock and roll. And it wasn't, like John said, we weren't trying to do specific bands. We were just pulling energies out of different important periods in the history of rock and amalgamating and even inventing some new characters along the way that could have existed during a particular time, like Mojo, the drummer, for instance, during the sort of in the early 70s psychedelic funk explosion. Mojo very well could have existed under the skull cap of Mr. Smith.
Mojo, he'd kick your ass for nothing. For nothing.
Very powerful man.
Kick your ass for nothing.
I would suggest listening to it in a minimum of two separate sittings, not listen to more than 14 songs in a row. And I would suggest going for the whole ride, not really hunting around, and if you don't like the first 30 seconds of a song, skipping it. I would say, I would hope that people could sit down and listen to it like people listen to albums in the past, where you sat down and really listened to it as a body of work, because we really recorded it that way with that in mind. I think all the songs stand up on their own, but it's a really beautiful experience to go on the whole roller coaster ride of the album. Sometimes they do a thing called a face-off, where let's say we have a verse and a chorus, and I listen to the song and I say, okay, we need one more part. These parts are great, but it doesn't feel like a finished song. So Flea and John will usually go into separate rooms and come up with an option of what could happen next. And that'll take, we sometimes limit it to 10 or 15 minutes. And then they come in, they each play their idea, and sometimes the whole song changes from there. In the beginning, the Chili Peppers were viewed as more of a novelty band. So they've really gone from sort of a funny novelty band into growing into consummate songwriters, and they're probably some of the best musicians. I can't think of any musicians in any other rock band that are better than them.